Snyder said he can't take any bad shots. He said he doesn't mind the contested.
Dyson Daniels is back after missing the last game, and Daniels here in his 43rd game. There's a loose ball tracked down and an aggressive thrust to the
That's
back.
kind of part of his game, Mark, that he needs to improve on is that shooting.
Ryan Rollins on the driving kick, and Miles Turner with a 38 from the arc, but overall just 42 from the floor. We know he could challenge shots, but even though since a loss to San Antonio on Thursday, they're 8-14 on the road. One thing they want today is A.J. Green shooting early. He missed. Then on the closeout of the release.
Really kind of underrated. Didn't really know about that he could play make to the level he is.
And there's Ryan.
He's perfectly capable of making a shot like that. Good post up, had the size advantage.
Back in the starting lineup after being a player off the bench in the last 10 games. Going back to the right-hand hook, it's missed by a Okongwu. Stat sheet, over 6 boards and 6 assists a game. Here's a runner up the baseline, and Ryan Rollins with a drive, baseline, Kispert finds Alexander Walker, corner 3, no good. Daniels, another putback.
This is what he does. It's an honor to be called in this game, especially here in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, of course, the birthplace. Still haven't made a 3. On the drive, Kuzma. Swing, Portis, Turner, Rollins on the money with a 3-pointer.
A good ball movement for Milwaukee.
Excellent 3-point shooter, beat Krejci off the bench. He gives the ball up, pull up is splashed in by Jalen. For the game, they just really need something off the bench. So they want Porter playing in a reserve role now. He coughs it up. Daniels tracked down the pass and coming down the lane for the flush.
Themselves in the play-in. Don't be surprised to expect some new guys out here to play basketball.
Mohamed Gay missed on the corner 3. Okongwu offensive rebound, sets up McCollum, guided home with the putback by Mo.
Got to keep these people off the glass. Atlanta's a very active team. A lot of athletes. They're long, they're young, they play with a lot of energy. You got to keep them off the glass. And there's Portland. So 15 the other night in Portland.
Working down low, Nance leaves it. Portis, nice bounce. But Gay, and it's Gary Harris who steps on the gas. There's good ball movement. A.J. Green, pump fake, and he misses on a 3. Milwaukee to stretch the lead to its largest, and they do. It's on the money.
High energy. You can see he's making the most of this opportunity. And again, A.J., they can't keep leaving him open.
He'll have another opportunity. Offensive rebound, and that's Cat.
Yep, he said he loved the mid-major players. Steph Curry, Dame, C.J. McCollum, one of his favorites.
Those had to have an impact on a nightly basis.
Low clock, Kevin Porter gonna go. Lost the ball, pulls up, and a splash down. Rookie Asen Newell is in the game. Newell on the drive. That's a nice finish. Happened for Atlanta.
I know, at this point, I'm like, they might set another record.
From the corner, Bobby Portis again.
Fans, each 3 miss. Oh, wow. Oh,
and here comes the freight train, and then a little finesse.
Not a guy you want to leave open.
Giannis flashes into a spot, turns and jams. Swelled to 20. Alexander Walker on the probe into the paint. And then a blow-by by McCollum to the basket for the score. On the post-up, Giannis found Kuzma, who missed. Show and go here by Jalen Johnson, and he glides to the rim to score. And 6 straight here by Atlanta. More defense. Turner, he's turned away by Johnson. And they leave it for Johnson on the break and straight down the lane.
That was a tough one. Leaning in the corner.
Rollins with a long pass inside and turning it right there.
This guy driving, just setting up easy offense.
Deep 3 here for Kyle Kuzma, and he hit. Missed there from the corner. Then an offensive rebound and a spin move on a baseline.
What a specimen, man. He's just such an athlete.
Ballerina-like footwork there in the first 3 of the game.
And comfort, but in times of challenge and controversy. And the Hawks have just that tonight. As they're down, they can't find the rhythm. They're not making shots.
Bring in the second half for Milwaukee, as Atlanta had their lowest first half scoring output since December of 2021 with the 38 points. Attacking a closeout, that's good. Now let's get more on the Hawks' perspective with the report from Ashley Shabadi as Turner hits a 3-pointer.
Let it rip, just relax, but really loves the defense that they're playing on these Bucks. And he said it's going to be just averages. We're going to get to make some.
Home games played in the East at 19. Daniels. Johnson under the defense. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, yes sir. Scoring improvements from one year to another. Alexander-Walker, 11 points per game.
Nice little pick and pop there.
2 in a row. Jalen Johnson hits it.
Here we go. We're cooking now. Can widen.
Atlanta's a good three-point shooting team. Today is the outlier, quite obviously. 37% for the year. Nice. Miles Turner. Ball to Giannis and Okongwu.
With a little kick.
Rollins bounce pass down the baseline. Recovery, McGreen still shoots the contested three ball. Ben going to the basket. And a rare miss in that deep for Giannis.
Yeah, good move there, good spin. He's towed that baseline a few times tonight. Can't trade back and forth.
Atlanta started 0 for 21. They made 4 out of 5, but they give up an
And
easy.
he can play that two-man game with this guy.
And here's the launch by A.J. Green, and he is on a heater. Johnson, they double the ball. Daniels gave it up. Alexander Walker.
Let's see from the Bucks. Good pace, good find.
Lefty finish. Dyson Daniels going to have to play.
Down 18, make this free throw, cut it to 17, you just go from there. They got to string stops though. Finding a way to be comfortable shooting that three. But he does that.
Steals the pocket pass. Johnson in the open court.
Wow. Camaraderie, challenge, trying to overtake your brothers, not losing in anything.
Oh, that's a nice finish by A. Slashing baseline. Beat Krejci and leaves it for a cutter, Dyson Daniels.
They'll show it, but he's had a lot of just energy and high effort plays.
Work it down low, Bobby Portis.
And that's who you
35 left in the third. And it's Nickeil Alexander Walker on one-man. Developing 3-on-2. McCollum leaves it. Jalen Johnson, nice roll.
Channing defense. This is who you go to in that second unit. Mr. Portis, 6th man of the year.
Scored on a back down previously. And a quick trip to corrections corner. 23-point was the biggest lead that Milwaukee's had in this.
When I used to give him my report card, that was usually the reaction I'd get.
Back to Portis, who's been a good source of offense.
He is.
A peek at the rim for a three, then gave it up to Porter. Now KPJ drives, a finish and a foul.
In 1986, I wasn't even a thought yet. But Jalen Johnson went out that game though, and it changed.
Here's Johnson trying to overpower A.J. Green. Drives, finishes.
Who's checking back into the game.
Here's a three by Pete Nance. Okay. Time that he's played this year. The 6-3 made by Pete Nance. Cutting, baseline. Kispert. Battle for the rebound, collected by Johnson. Okongwu and Portis both went after it. Alexander Walker hits bullseye. Of course, as Giannis. He screens for Ryan Rollins. Rollins had a defender on his hip. Stop, shoot, scores. Ryan Rollins.
By himself in totality for this team to compete at a high level in the Eastern Conference.
Here he comes, and in the end, up to the cup, McCollum. He'll screen after the pass. Alexander Walker connects again.
Unless this thing goes to overtime.
Nickeil Alexander Walker, he's come to life here in the fourth quarter, and he drills another one. Kuzma, the initiator. And then tries to force it up, and somehow in down went Turner. He's back up on his feet, couldn't secure the rebound. Atlanta did. A three is heaved and hit. McCollum.
Different halves. It's amazing what happens when that ball goes through the net.
The confidence goes up, and the ball goes in for Kyle Kuzma.
Right to Bobby Portis. That's a look they'll take all day.
Alexander Walker, and he is on a heater in the fourth quarter. Day State Farm Arena magic working for him here in the fourth. A.J. Green, big hit for Milwaukee.
Big
three. Right ball. Again drives baseline. Jalen Johnson organized for a three right back at you. Atlanta creeps in. Ball Green in the play again. He just hit a three. The drop off for Giannis. The bullet pass to the corner. Portis sidesteps the closeout and another answer.
There it is.
Johnson lost it. There's the stop. Rollins made the defensive play. Back to Giannis. Off balance layup is good. Return it to the inbounds passer. Drop off. McCollum. Shots up good. But the clock's got to. They're out of timeouts. Give and go involving Daniels. And then Alexander Walker, another three.
Wow.
That's 5.
Savvy vet and Bobby Portis.
This is the first time on the line today for Rollins. He missed one. He made one. A two can tie it. McCollum working. Lost the ball. Scoops it back up. Forces up a prayer.